Alright, so yeah. A couple weeks ago, what the hell happened? I think you guys went back to the necromancer guy after killing the orcs, right? And talked to him. He didn't have too much information about your mission and trying to find Cragmaw Castle, but he gave you a few trinkets he had plundered from the ruins of the old Owl Well Tower. And then you went back to Phandalin, dragging a ogre head, and happened to run back into another ogre. But, you know, dispatched her pretty quickly. Went back into town, managed to sell the head for a little bit of money, went around to... You went to back to the shrine, got your health potions and stuff, and, you know, for checking out the old banshee, went to the orchard, got a little bit of, or did a good deed, got a little XP for letting him know what was going on at the well, got the reward for hunting down the orcs, and even managed to sell the severed head of the ogre to the Sleeping Giant Tavern for her new mantelpiece. Yeah, and then you maybe spent a night and then went to what's his name's Gavin's old boyhood home of Thunder Tree, which was a ruin infested with undead and evil plants and stuff you've heard. Went through there, fought a few ash zombies in an old tavern, pretty much clogged them up in a doorway and spanked them. Then you went further into town, found the hideout of the druid. I am forgetting the name of him. What was his name?
Barry, I'm pretty sure.
Barry the druid.
Ride-off?
Ride-off, yes. Yep, you talked to him, he warned you guys for your foolishness of entering Thunder Tree, he told you about some of the troubles there, and these weird cultist guys, and there's a dragon that's taking up roost in the tower. So you guys were like, that sounds pretty smart. And you asked him where Cragmaw Castle was, he told you gladly, even drew you a little map, and you were on your way. And yeah, after a little bit of traipsing through the woods, you find the castle. You went around it. It was in pretty bad shape. A lot of the walls had crumbled. Most of the towers were pretty bad shape beyond the first floor. So you did a little circuit. You found a side entrance, and Darius did a little reconnaissance. Made it up okay. The rest of you followed. He picked the lock to the door. You went in, and as you went in, you turned off to your left and opened this door to the dining room, which was full of goblins eating their meals, who, you know, took a little look at you guys and, you know, battle erupted, and managed to kill most of them, but one of them got away and proceeded to alert many of the rest of the inhabitants, who you are now in the process of fighting. And I believe Darius is unconscious.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and yeah, here we are. Fresh order. I'll let you guys just sort of, I guess, group play Gavin. So what is he going to do on his turn?
Let's see, where is he? He's...
Tearing down this crossbow?
that's good. Do we recall if he has his sword out or his bow?
I think it was his bow.
Okay.
Well, I mean, his figurine has a sword out, so... Actually, that is his bow, isn't it?
Yeah, that's his bow. Foiled again.
Yeah, I mean, I assume he would, yeah, just try to take a shot. As I guess he might as well. I mean, he's better with his bow, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so is this guy still standing? That orc?
The goblin, yeah, he is. He's injured though.
Those bros. What's the guy in front of Vondel looking like? Is he
He's
taking any?
uninjured.
Okay.
Do you have any idea how much health Gavin has left? If he's taken any?
I think he was doing all right. So we can just say he's at full.
Which is
72.
We'll give him his average. So you're all level 3, right?
four?
4. Okay.
No, 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we haven't had our ability score improvement yet.
Gotcha.
Actually, I'm level 7.
So he had 12 at first level, and it would be 6 every level.
So you'd have
Is
like
that-
24?
6. It's 6 plus your con.
Oh, okay.
So you would have 12.
God, it's
You
cheap.
would have 16. So plus 16. So 28.
Okay. Yeah, what do you guys think? You think he'd shoot the goblin straight down the hall in front of him?
I
Probably.
mean, it's only a halfling blocking it. So,
Well,
yeah.
An
It's prone.
unconscious halfling.
Prone anyway. So.
Oh yeah, an unconscious. No, yeah, he's definitely gonna attack the crossbow.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so he'll draw back and take a shot at the work at the end here.
Alright.
Good job, Star.
Give me a roll.
Alright, let's see. 20 plus 7, yeah.
24 is a hit.
Right, so he does. Any like bonuses, right? So 13. Let's see his
He has
levels.
plus 3.
2d6.
2d6.
What?
That's
I'm
his
sorry,
base.
that's the long. But I'm sorry.
So 1d8 plus 3.
Stand by.
They're nice rolls on your d6s.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, pretty good. I'm impressed.
Really?
Alright, so you put an arrow in this goblin, standing over Darius, and he sort of flops over on top of him. Dead. Is he gonna move?
Nice shot there, Cal.
What do you guys think? I think he'd move. Maybe wise for him to kind of stay back a little bit. Let them come up to Vondel.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think so.
Alright. Fun. Tanking it, okay, cool. All the goblins are dead that you can see.
All the goblins are dead.
So I'm going to. Where's that ability? Bop-dee.
Is it your channel divinity?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Nice. Preserve life.
Yeah, there it is.
When you
More creatures distribute up to 15 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And can heal up to their bloodied. So, Senor Darius.
Okay, what HP were you? Oh yeah, you can only be reduced to 0, right? There isn't
Yeah.
a negative. It's just death saving throws. Okay, so yeah.
So Darius, you can regain health up to your bloodied value.
Okay, interesting. Alright, so what's my bloodied? Bloodied is. Do you round down or up?
Down.
down. Okay, so 9, so that puts me at 0.
No.
No,
That
you
would put
can't,
you
you
at
can't
9.
be at negative HP in this. The only thing negative HP matters for is if you're immediately just killed by an attack.
Oh, so you start healing at 1.
At 0. Yeah.
0, yeah.
So basically, if you take half, if you reduce your negative, your half your HP in a single attack, then you're just dead.
I thought it was your full HP. Ah, okay. I forgot. I thought we were talking about this last time. But...
Oh,
No,
wait.
it's
I thought it was half.
pretty sure it's half.
Okay.
Drop into stabilize.
Is that all? I think you have more healing to give out.
Is anybody below their bloody?
Nope.
I mean, if nobody else is below, that'd be it. That's my action. And then as a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith, I think is what it's called. Yeah, on myself.
Cage,
Yeah.
protect me.
Yeah, pretty much. And that will end my turn.
Okay. Very
So I
good.
can't. Nope.
Darius, you feel reinvigorated. Yeah. For the second time in this battle, you are reside from the brink of death. You what is the whispering love of Cage sound like in oh, he's gone. What does it sound like when it brings him back?
Fondle.
But what does it sound like to you, Darius?
Oh, to me?
Yeah.
I would think Darius would... he would probably, no matter whatever the thing is, he would probably, in his subconscious, think that it's Timora. It's Timora's luck bringing him back once again.
Okay. So yeah, the coin flip comes up heads again in your favor. You're still prone. You know, you've got a goblin leaning on you, but he's not too much of a big deal. And two hobgoblins
sorry.
standing over you.
Okay.
But
All right.
I mean, they're not aware of you. They don't think you're a threat. They think you're dead.
Right. Yeah, so I'm gonna fucking disengage as bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will. So I'll use my move. So it's half move to stand up.
Yep.
So I'll stand up and kind of dart back behind Vondel. Actually, I guess since so when I went up here, I suppose I had my sword in hand.
Yeah, I think so.
Trying to think because I was in close combat.
Yeah, the last thing you
So I
did
guess-
was try to stab one of the hobgoblins.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. So I guess before I move, I dart off. I'll just take a slice at the guy, whoever was the one that killed me a second time.
This was that guy.
Give my retribution. on this.
Bastard!
You rolled a hit.
Just a 10.
10 is a miss.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll dart back. Fine. B.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, Darius will. Much thanks, my friend.
Cage watches over herself.
Don't you have healing potions and stuff too?
Yeah. Are those actions to train?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Kanasu.
So which of these three crossbowmen hear the worst for wear?
None of them have taken damage.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And
the
this
most
is
recent
that's
entrance.
Vondel's sword or
Yeah, that's the cage katana.
Yeah.
hacking and slashing. Which one oh, you know what? Let's get the lead guy, huh? Usually a good policy.
Alright. What are you hitting him with?
I'm gonna try Ray of Frost.
All right. Nice. That is a hit.
Still gonna take a 2
Okay, yeah.
cold damage, and that speed sucks.
Yeah, so you hit him square in the chest with the beam, and yeah. You hear his breath catch in his throat. He's all keeled over a bit. Okay.
That was really cold.
Ow.
God damn it.
Brain freeze! Alright, so now it's their turn. The guy up front is going to take a slice at Vondel.
Got it. Maxim's got it.
And critically fail.
Kills himself.
That's the automatic seppuku. Last
Yeah.
I checked.
Yeah.
1 in
He
20 chance of committing seppuku when you're attacking.
Are we gonna make that a house rule? So if you guys roll one,
I'm down for it.
yeah, Mister, I can't roll the one.
So we have a party of halflings now.
Okay. I'll say that he brings his sword down on you, Vondel, but you like angle your shield in such a way that it's sort of like, you know, he has a flimsy sword anyway, and it sort of snaps over the top of your shield.
All right.
So now he's got sort of a worthless sword. This guy moves up. I think he might try to move past you, Vondel. So you're gonna get an attack on him.
Yeah, it's gonna
That's
fucking hammer time.
Light him up.
Thanks. Okay.
Oh nope, with as media player, do not want to open you.
You sure?
Or do we?
I am 100% sure. 20 plus 18.
That is a hit.
And get wrecked.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay,
Smites
so
you.
8 damage. Very nice. So as he tries to move past you, you maybe like you smash one of his knees with the hammer, and he sort of like hobbles his way the rest of the way past you, and he's gonna make an attack against Gavin.
Gavin's got 16 AC now.
oh, 15.
I think he has. Doesn't he have that ring? And he also has new armor.
Oh, I didn't know about the new armor. I'm sorry.
Him and I got new light armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be at 16.
Okay, so he takes a slice at you, misses. I guess Gavin like deflects it with his bow. These two move in. Alright, that's your sword. Move that for a second. 1. And they've got bows of their own. One's gonna take a shot at Vondel, one's gonna take a shot at Gavin.
Do you have any kind of cover bonuses?
Yeah, you each have +2 cover from the people standing in front of you. So they take a shot. 20%. First one versus Vondel.
I have a 22 AC right now.
Oh,
What?
they had to roll hot sometime. Okay, so he deals you 7 damage.
Okay. Oh, ow. Ow.
The other one takes a shot at Gavin. And misses. Okay. Alright, that's their turn.
I have to make a concentration saving throw.
Oh, okay.
That's a D20 plus my con mod, right?
There should be a concentration skill.
No, there's
There's not.
no.
Check one second. Some spells. Taking damage. DC equals 10 plus half the damage you take. Yeah, it's a Constitution save throw.
Okay. So I fail, and so the shield disappears. God damn it!
Okay, so his strike or his arrow even pierces through the magical blessing of Cage, and it shatters. So Gavin, you're up.
So does he have disadvantage when he shoots close range, or what's
I believe so. Yeah, if you ever try to make a ranged attack in melee, you have disadvantage.
okay?
Like, and not just against the person you're in melee with. Like, if there's someone within 5 feet of you, basically, you have disadvantage on any ranged attack rolls.
Okay. And what was our decision? Is it a bonus action to stow a weapon? You have to take an action to stow it.
Yeah, it would basically you can take one.
Because I know where we're saying
Yeah,
you can draw weapons as part of the attack,
Yeah, well,
but in
as,
terms of stowing.
as part of your movement, like you can, like in your movement phase, even if you don't move, you can take one sort of incidental action, like drawing a weapon or putting one away, but only one. So you'd probably have to like drop the bow and draw your sword if you wanted to do that. But you can't stow and then draw in the same round.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Think Gavin would just kind of drop it and take out his sword?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Alright, yeah, do that. Take out Lion Claw, whatever it's called.
Talon,
Talon,
close enough.
same thing.
Prince Albert.
He like says that as he's drawing it. He's like, "Help me, Dragon Claw."
A Talon, I think, sir.
And it turns into ash in his hand. Red, no blue. Damn it!
So let's see. He gets a +1 to his attack roll.
Yeah,
So it's +5. Okay. Alright. 22.
22 is a
Should be
hit.
D10 plus.
+3.
Was it a +2 before?
+2 on for his great sword, so +2 for this.
Yep.
+3, so 8 damage.
Alright.
The guy in front of you. Nice.
8
Yeah.
damage.
He tries to get out of the way of your sword, but his crushed knee sort of hampers him, and you just sort of cut him down.
Nice.
In front of me. Yep. So he goes down. Okay. You can move now if you want.
Certainly can. Yeah, so I mean, what do you guys think? Now that he has his sword out, do you think he could kind of step forward? Shoulder to shoulder with VA? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh my god.
What would the hero of Thunder Tree do?
Indeed, yeah.
That's what you gotta ask yourself. Okay. Vondel?
Alright. So, is there an enemy here?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess as an action, I would chug a healing potion.
Okay. Okay, so you did. How much of a stickler am I gonna be for having a free hand?
Oh, here's the whole game right here.
I mean, I guess with your shield, you could have
I didn't
like, a
realize-
shield hand or something. Let's see if there's legislation on this.
Well, Vondel has one of those like beer hats with like healing potions in it, right? It just has a straw.
Nice. Drinking or administering a potion takes an action. Draw. Splitting up the party now. Draw or see this do. Throw, pull. Here are a few examples of sorts of things you can do in tandem with your movement and action. Withdraw a potion from your backpack. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to like create a free hand somehow by either like just dropping your shield or weapon.
Or Gavin can do it for you. And just, like, reach into your pants, pull it out, open it,
That's not the
put it up to your lips,
and stroke your
And-
hair as you drink,
and
or your
stroke
beard.
it, and massage your throat as it goes.
It does say like interacting. There's in the movement and position. It says there's a few examples of things that you can do in tandem with your movement and action, and one of them is says to draw or sheath a sword. So it'd be possible to sheath my weapon to do that.
Yeah, but then like you would have to use another action to draw the potion. Like that's another like the third one down is withdraw a potion from your backpack. So I don't know if you can do 2 of these.
Or Gavin could reach in there. I'm
These
going
different-
to allow it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, there's no hard rules on how many of those you can do in a turn.
Right.
I mean, I'm just gonna say 1, because I mean it's sort of like a minor action. Anyway. So I mean, you could drop your shield and withdraw the potion and drink it in the same turn.
You could drop your hammer and
Yeah.
at least still have your shield to take hits with. Could an ally like
Yeah, you can administer
push
a
a
potion.
potion down
Yeah.
someone's throat? Okay. Open up on.
Push a potion. Right? Nothing else. It says.
Yeah, you can.
No, just a potion. Just Vomit, just close your eyes and
Just go with it.
You're
you
gonna
guys.
taste something a little bitter.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll drop my weapon and I'll chug that potion.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. Okay, you get that 10 HP back.
And then as my bonus action, the cage katana's gonna
Take a swipe.
take a swipe at this guy back here.
All right.
So that should be +5. 13.
That's a miss.
Yep.
Those damage for a second.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on
Darius.
1 second. While we're on the topic of using things, the use an object action,
Mhm.
is that an applicable action to use like a potion? Say?
Yeah, pretty much. That's,
It is, okay.
That's the catch-all for stuff like that.
Interesting. Because I guess one of the third level things that the rogue had fast hands, so that my bonus action can also I can use.
You can use an item.
I can take the use an action or use an object action,
Mhm.
dexterity check, or use these tools.
Man, Rogue's OP.
But well, okay. But would that use an object? Would that include the drawing of the potion as well? Oh, I guess I have a free hand
Well,
anyway,
yeah,
so.
Yeah, I mean, that's an incidental action anyway. So.
Oh, right, so that'd be part of my move anyway, okay. Let's see. And can I attack across corners if I was standing there?
Yes, but you would each have cover.
Okay. So. Okay, so I'm gonna move. Use my bonus action to drink my.
Okay, I mean, you think you have enough movement, but that's difficult terrain because there's that big, huge pile of rubble that fell on Bondle.
Okay, okay. Okay, so I'll take my bonus action to drink my potion of healing.
Okay.
10, is it the regain of that? 10 HP.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, it's 2d4. Oh, okay. That was right. I didn't see you roll it last. So 5.
Nice.
And then I'll take a swing at this guy around the corner here.
Alright, roll it up.
Oh, it's what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, alright. Let's see my rapier. So it's just double, we roll double the
Yeah, double the
regular. Plus 2d6 plus 3 patch.
Okay, describe how you kill this guy.
Yeah, so Darius is renewed with the vigor of life once again, so he
For the second
he
time.
knocks this potion back and he's feeling the fruits of life as he kind of bobs through this rubble. And he kind of weaves behind like a beam and kind of breaks line of sight with this guy for a second who's focused on Vondel, and he's ready to take a swing at Vondel. He's dropped his hammer, so Darius sees the opportunity and leaps around the corner and skewers him through the neck.
I like it. Yeah, he goes down drowning in his own blood. Alright, Ganasso.
We got 2 left here.
Yep.
Well,
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, two left right here. I just said.
indeed.
Well, this guy is like right in front of me, so I guess I'll target him with the big old ray of frost.
Alright. He does have cover from Gavin.
Well, they both would, right?
We'll say since Vondel's a dwarf, he would not, since you'd be able to look over top of him.
Very well. So I guess I'll move over a square and
Shot.
let it fly. This guy.
Nice. 23 is a hit.
Nice.
All right.
6 cold damage, very nice. Yeah, so once you like clip this guy in like the upper shoulder, ray of frost. Spins him off balance a little bit, but he recovers. Okay, their turn. Okay, so let's see. I think these guys are just both going to drop their bows and charge in with their long swords. Each of you at Gavin and Vondel. Okay, so versus Vondel. 19.
Because I lost the concentration, my AC's back down to 18.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm a little bit sorry.
It's all good.
Okay, so creature.
There's
Okay, so
25
he takes a strike at you. Doesn't deal much damage. But as he's striking in, his friend sort of maybe. Let's see, what does it do? His friend maybe helps, maybe makes a feint at you and allows his friend to get another sort of backhanded slash on you and deal 8 more damage.
What?
Now his friend takes a slice at Gavin. Crits.
Christ.
Jesus.
I'm hot tonight.
deals 12 damage. And then they're sort of like working in tandem. It's actually very interesting. They're much more disciplined and
What, than us? You say
seasoned
they're more disciplined than us?
than the goblins that you faced earlier. And so they're both sort of like feinting and assisting each other's attacks. So he deals an extra 10 damage.
What?
So Gavin just took 22 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Look, only halfling rogues should be able to deal that kind of damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're not halflings. I don't know how they're dealing that much damage. It's, I'm sure they'll errata it eventually. Alright, Gavin, you're up.
Yeah.
How you looking there, buddy?
Gavin's got 6 HP left.
Can we get a bloody token on that?
Anybody? Somebody? Nope. Oh, okay.
Just want to be clear on this.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure he did use his second wind and his action surge earlier in the encounter.
Okay.
I
He still
don't-
has that healing potion, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. What do you guys think? Do you think Gavin would take it, or do you think he'd soldier on and just put his shoulder into it?
She's feeling hero of
Discretion is the better part of valor.
indeed. Live to fight another day and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what means does he have at his disposal to heal himself?
A healing potion.
Do you know how many he has?
I think he has 1.
Well, like dying of thirst in the desert while you're got water in your canteen. 6? I mean, he could get gatted and one more
Yeah,
attack.
one hit, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that he's level-headed enough to understand the qualities of drinking it, so...
Alright.
So, it's... nice.
It's back 8 HP. Nice.
I guess he still has... I don't know if he could do anything with his bonus actions. No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay. Bond
I guess can he... Oh no, sorry, yeah, go ahead.
No, what's up?
No, I was thinking disengage, but that's just,
Yeah, it's an action.
action.
For the non-rogue types.
Indeed.
Alright, Vaughn.
Alright. So I guess I will cast Cure Light Wound or Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
So it should restore. Do, do, do. Okay. So plus 3 plus 6. I'll take the
Nice.
team back. And then as my bonus action, the cage katana's gonna cruise on it.
Alright.
Take a meaty slice.
17 is a miss.
What?
Yeah, these hobgoblins in front of you are garbed in chainmail and wield shields.
Damn.
I'm kind of glad.
Alright.
The age
Darius.
What size category are the hobgoblins?
Medium. They're about the size of a human.
Piece of kitty. Can I, your katana, can I occupy the same space, John?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
The real question is, which
Dance with the devil.
The being of Cage who just saved Darius's life.
Indeed.
Would you want to get in the way of that?
become one with it. Commune. Let's see. So that's all you guys. Alright. So Darius will. He's gonna disengage and then bob and weave his way
Can you move through enemies?
Yeah,
Because you're
yeah, they're a size category larger than I am. Like, just duck and roll under their shields. And I pop up behind this guy and try to.
Are you gonna at least ball tap one of them if you go through?
Oh.
Okay.
I assume they saw me
Darius
go
back
flying.
Twitter.
Yeah.
So take a stab. 13.
That's a miss.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
Alrighty. Knasso.
Knasso.
Alright. Freeze, asshole. I guess I will stay right there. I mean, that's probably as good a place as any
Yeah, I mean, you
Until
got a
the-
wall in front of
until
you.
the line falters. And then...
Till the pawns fall.
Well, come on, you gotta keep your queen mobile.
Okay.
You think pretty highly of yourself.
Alright, Hobgoblin, let's go again. I guess the one in front of Vondel is going to attack him. Miss. The other one's going to spin around. You know, Darius sort of darts through his friend's legs and gets up behind him and takes a stab at him, but doesn't get it through his mail. So he's going to spin around and slice down.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll say, Darius, with your rapier, you sort of disarm him with a flourish. You sort of spin the sword out of his hand, and it falls to the ground.
Nice.
Alright, Gavin.
Alright, yeah, going at it with Talon. He's got. Thunder Tree!
Alright, this time,
No!
He has his back to him, but still.
yeah, let's see.
Vondel disarms Gavin. Fuck, bro!
We'll say this hobgoblin's friend sees his partner's back open, and maybe like as Gavin tries to stab forward, he like kicks the sword out of his hand. It drops in his face.
Okay.
Some more like Dance of Death going on.
Nobody has their weapons, they're all just like on the floor. So as a move and that incidental action, can he pick it up?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we'll say the other guy picked up his.
Snag it.
Alright. Vondel.
Oh, so I guess I'll pick up my weapon and
Okay.
get right back to hammer time.
Sounds good.
The guy in front of me. It's
Miss.
a bonus action. The cage katana's swinging away. 14.
Another miss.
Alright.
Alright,
That's it?
Darius.
Alright, yeah.
Shooter!
Yeah, I don't know. Can't hide anywhere, so try to take a swipe. This guy right in front of him.
15 is a miss.
Alright. And then he's going to let's see. He's I guess he might as well stay. Is this door open next to him or no?
Yeah, it is. It's just
There's 3 more hobgoblins inside.
Yeah, just waiting.
it's like a mirror of the room down there. It's just a guard post with a narrow slit.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Just to kind of mix things up and keep these guys guessing, he's gonna disengage and he's gonna slip through the door, and he's gonna give the hobgoblin a wink before he goes in.
All right. Darius winks. Connects up.
Alright. Well, I guess I damaged this guy last.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I still have a clear shot at.
That is a hit.
Alright.
At least somebody's hit.
Yeah. Oh,
There we go.
very nice. Yep. Yeah, you catch him rebounding off of his like sort of disarming kick to Gavin, and he looks up too late and sees your beam of frost take him squarely in the jaw, and you know, as he falls to the floor, half of his face just sort of shatters. All right, this guy, last guy left, maybe yells at the death of his friend, takes a slice at Gavin. First person he sees. And fuck it, he commits seppuku.
I've dishonored myself.
Yeah, and in a blind sort of rage. Yeah. He says one last thing in Goblin. Canasso, you recognize it to be a classic Goblin curse. And then, yeah, slits his own throat.
See, that guy's the wink got to him. Got in his head.
Yep.
Think about it.
Okay. So yeah, combat is technically over. For now.
So my sword's still around for 5 more turns, technically.
Okay.
Not bad.
I don't
So
know,
that
would
would
it
be
just
like
disappear
half a
now,
minute.
or...
Yeah, I mean, unless you guys do something like really quickly, like maybe run up and burst through some doors or something, it would probably
That
disappear.
sounds like a fantastic idea.
It's needed again.
It's the worst that could happen.
Oops. No, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, we still know that there's that guy that's running around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can imagine he's probably trying to go alert some other guys. Is there anything we can do to patch ourselves up in case these guys come back?
Do we have 10 minutes, you think?
We could probably try to take 10 minutes.
Isn't a short rest like an hour?
I have a spell that costs 10 minutes to cast. It's pretty handy.
Charge. I don't know.
Yeah, can I say you're like untouched, right? I assume you're pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see, Gavin's at about 14 of 28, so he's at bloodied value. I mean, yeah, Darius is at 14 and 19, so
Yeah, I'm only
I don't
down
know, maybe we should. Okay.
Wait.
I mean, I guess we could like do it, and if they come charging in, then we can deal with them. But if not, we can get some heals on, and then try to pick the rest of these guys off.
Okay. So what is this thing you're casting?
Wait, so we're taking 10 minutes, is that right?
I think so.
Prayer of Healing. So I'll kind of just ask. This has happened once before, and I just kind of ask people to gather around me, just not to wander too far off. And I just start muttering prayers beneath my breath, and assuming we go uninterrupted for 10.
Yeah. Eventually, obviously, the katana disappears after a short while, and then yeah, you're still chanting. The rest of you are sort of keeping an eye out, watching the doors. No one bursts in on you.
Okay. So everybody can regain 2d8 plus. Let me find out the exact number. It's plus. Ability modifier should be 3. Yeah, 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 7. 2d8 plus 7.
Jesus Christ. Well, Gavin, 13, nice. I don't even need to roll for Darius, because that would be 7, 11.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, Darius will again extend his deepest thanks to V for the healing touch, as always.
The holy touch.
My luck can only bring me back so many times. Thanks for that, V.
Just kind of give him a nod. Still have work to do, though.
Indeed. Yeah, last time I took point, we wandered into a dining hall full of goblins, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'll kind of take the lead, I guess. I'll kind of sheath my warhammer, and I'll kind of pull out one of my hand axes.
Okay.
And kind of probably just gonna throw it at the first thing I see.
Alright, you see a
Which
young
is Gavin
child.
as he comes back from the bathroom.
First, like, I don't know, like clearly hostile enemy, I guess.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean, is this door open?
No, door's closed.
Alright. So, I'll kind of try to, I guess,
Listen at the door.
yeah, I guess I'll listen. I'll kind of be trying to keep attention for traps as well, because I do know I sprang this one over
Yeah.
here. Just looking for tripwires or that kind of stuff.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Alright. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see any traps. Let's see, is this door locked? Let's see. Yeah, the door doesn't look like it has a lock on it. Yeah, and you don't hear anything on the other side, or it's hard to hear through this solid oak door, and the walls around here are pretty solid.
Alright, I guess I'll kind of open it slowly.
Okay. As you open it, you hear a goblin voice speaking in Goblin. It sounds pretty. What would the word be? Pretty scared, frightened, and sort of. He's basically yelling, or he's sort of. He's not really yelling. He's trying to like keep his voice down, yelling. But yeah, you see. Well, let me make a roll first. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, and you see that goblin cook who got away. There's some sort of altar.
Wait, that was a cook who got away?
Yeah, it was like a big fat cook Still got his
Oh, I
apron
thought it was
on.
like a captain of the guards or something.
Yeah, me
He's
too.
definitely hardier than the average goblin, but didn't look like he was wearing any fancy hats or anything.
See.
But yeah, he's sort of yelling. Which ones of you understand goblin?
It's just
Me.
Canasso.
Just Canesso. Okay, Canesso, you can sort of make out. You're in the back of the group. It's hard to make out, but it sounds like he's pleading or asking for help. And he's sort of got his back to the wall, looking towards this. Whatchamacallit, this shrine.
Do I only hear one voice?
Yes.
So he'll like softly whisper, "Sounds like only one of them. He's asking for help. I'm not sure who. From who?"
From whom, Canessa?
God.
Ah, God damn it, dude.
Did you go to school?
Who is the subject? Whom is the direct object? It receives the action of.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Vondo will enter the room.
Surprise, Craig!
I mean, yeah, he's like when he sees when he realizes the door's open, you guys start walking in. He's like pressing himself back up against the wall, and like his voice is growing louder, like begging for help.
Do we see anything on the altar?
Well, how close are you getting to it?
I mean, we're in the room.
Yeah, it's like a big altar. Like you can tell it used to be this castle's chapel, but it's been defiled and desecrated by these goblins.
I see.
As goblins and hobgoblins are wont to do.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, are you checking out the altar?
I mean, I probably would, but I'll also be kind of trying to keep an eye on the goblin himself too.
Yeah.
Okay. So as Vondel approaches the altar, suddenly from out behind it pop three goblins who are sort of crouching behind it, and they're wearing one of them's wearing this sort of burlap sack that he's fashioned into some sort of robes, and he's carrying this sort of stick in one hand, and he's got his sword in the other, and the other two sort of are wearing the same sort of sacks, but theirs look a little less nice. So let me just...
Are they friendly?
Yeah, they're totally friendly.
Okay.
But yeah, reroll in it.
Perfect.
Oh, you lied to us.
How did I lie?
You said they were friendly.
Yeah.
Got you there, DM.
Alright, you got me there. Let me just...
Yes. Bondle's huge initiative strike again.
But yeah, I guess I'll read the descriptions of the rooms you just walked through. So the one you just came from looked like a storeroom. Old casks of salted meat and sacks of rotten grain fill the storage area. Among the supplies you see a bloody suit of chainmail, a heavy crossbow, and an unsheathed longsword with the emblem of Neverwinter worked into its hilt. That was in that room. And then this place... this chamber occupies the northern tower of the castle. A stone altar stands in the middle of the room, covered with blood-stained black cloth. Golden ritual implements, a chalice, a knife, and a censer are carefully arranged on top of the altar. Two archways to the south are covered with heavy curtains. Okay. You roll for Gabos. Let me see.
Tagab.
Tagab sauce. Okay. This is what did Gavin get?
Stand by.
24.
He's got a +3. So he got 16.
Okay, Vondel,
2.
Darius.
I got
Wrap it up. It's real funny.
Slow dwarves. What did you get?
9.
And Canasso.
19 for initiative.
Very nice. Alright. So Kanasa, you're up first. Oh wait, they ambushed you. Or at least these
Wait.
three did.
Yeah, good.
As you approach the altar. So okay.
Is there a wall on this side? Or is like there more to this room?
Yeah, there's like, yeah, you see, there's like some stone wall here, and then at each of these sides there's a big heavy curtain. You know, it's in tatters and stuff, but it effectively blocks line of sight from that area. Okay, so I guess this
All I
one
do is
makes
get
its
that
way
shot.
around. This guy's
These guys are holding sticks.
The one guy, like they all have these. No, this guy has a sort of a stick in his one hand and a sword in the other, and the rest just have these sort of like nasty-looking short swords,
Perfect.
as well as bows strapped on their back. But they don't appear to be using them. Okay, so one takes a slice at Gavin. 16.
That's equal to his AC, so it's a hit, right?
Alright, yeah. Meter beat. So it deals you 4 damage, slashes you across the belly or something. The other one came around and takes a slice of Fondle. 21.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Deals you 6 damage. Okay. This goblin back here with the fancy robes starts. You see him like sort of grip the stick and trying to like in both hands, and he starts chanting something. But nothing happens yet. The cook,
Oh, great.
seeing that sort of the plan kind of had worked, moves over to the side, takes out a bow, or takes his bow and shoots at Kanasso.
Does the cook get the drop on us?
Oh right, he doesn't. But he would have gone first anyway.
No, Kanasso goes before him.
Oh, he does. Wait, why is Kanasso?
And
Oh,
Because
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
Right.
And as it happens, we have time to finish.
So he's back there. Okay, so now it's Kanasso's turn.
Alright. So yeah, Kanasso remembers damaging him before.
Yeah, he
Him
looks
right
pretty
away,
worse
like-
for wear. Like he's bleeding from a lot of wounds, and he's got a limp. And,
Huh.
Yeah, he's not looking too hot.
Well, I think I'll save the magic missiles. But we'll just do the good old fashioned ray of frost. If that yields anything.
17 is a hit.
Alright. I'll drop the tool.
Two damage is just enough.
Nice.
No way. No way.
The cook lets out. He's still got this stupid grin on his face from his ambush working, as his head sort of as he sort of flops to the ground dead.
Early rigor
As his-
mortis.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. You gonna move or anything, Kanasa?
I guess if I go back out, I could still have line of sight to 2 of them. If I stay in the doorway just behind Darius.
Yeah.
Someone squealed. Ah, no.
Alright, so goblins go again. They pretty much do the same thing. One takes a slice of Gavin, misses. Another takes a slice of Vondel, misses. You see as the person next to him dies, the whatever the high priest or whatever he looks like, sort of snaps out of his chant and charges around his friend and comes up and takes a slice. Actually, well, he can activate disengage as a bonus, so he's just gonna come right around.
Oh, what up, bitch?
Take a slice of Darius.
Oh, hey.
Take a slice with his stick?
He has a short sword in one hand and a stick.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
Hit.
Miss.
Deals you
On an
7
18.
damage. Okay, so that's their turn. Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin probably just confront the guy immediately in front of him, so.
Gotcha.
The old Talskis. Take a
Old Dragon Claw.
So, 17.
17 is a hit.
And 5 damage.
5 damage. Alright, yeah, you, maybe you pierce through his robes and stuff. He has armor on underneath, but, you manage to, like, cut along his ribs with a nice, huge, gaping wound. He's hurt. Darius.
Alright. Yeah, Darius is gonna confront this guy that
Coming at you.
R/dead gaping wound. Yeah, he's gonna take
Is
a
that one of the default subs?
yeah. Let's take,
Alright.
okay. So 22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So, 13.
Wow.
Ouch. Okay, so yeah, you give it better than you took, and he's like cackling from his drawing blood. Yeah, and you just sort of like spin, like sort of knock his weapon away, and then just riposte and spear him
Nice.
through the heart. He's dead.
So I'll disengage and move around behind this guy.
Alright, Vondel.
So would changing weapons take a full action?
Not if you dropped it.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll drop my hand axe and draw my warhammer. And it's hammer time.
Alrighty then.
14.
14 is a miss.
Esther. And that'll be it.
Alright. Can I so?
Let's see if we can in the herd. Let's do magic missile, and he'll be the proud owner of 3 lovely levels.
Alright.
So he'll take 11 force damage.
Yeah, this guy, he's he's fighting against Vondel. Darius is sneaking up behind him. He's his eyes, his head's like at a tennis match. He's going back and forth, and he just doesn't see the missiles coming. It just takes him totally unawares, and basically it's scanners. His head he's just a watermelon. Alright, last guy left.
Good spectrum.
5.
You got lucky once, okay? Don't push it.
Yeah. So there's speed. Okay. He disengages and runs around. It looks like he's making a break for the curtains to get through. Gavin.
Little bitch.
Little cats. Yeah, Gavin. He may even, just for the show of it, Gavin will drop Talon and draw his longbow.
Alright.
String up the shot.
That's it.
22. 5 damage.
5 damage. Alright, yeah, you... Okay, yeah, this guy's already injured. And you just put an arrow right in his back, upper back, probably a spine shot. And he just, like, flops over. Or he takes, like, a few more steps and then just... dead on the ground. And, yeah, that's it for combat, again.
Alright.
Quick and bloody.
We should probably clear out and make sure this room behind us doesn't have any other surprises in it. Oh.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Darius will check for kind of on these curtains, any
Okay.
wires or anything before kind of sliding it open.
Okay. Give me a perception. Yeah, you can't see any obvious traps on this hanging curtain. It definitely looks like it used to be a very grand and heavy curtain used when this castle was new. But yeah, doesn't look to be anything in it, and you can't hear anything on the other side.
Okay, you slide it open.
Okay.
And there's 3 ogres.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, you slide it open. This high, narrow hall looks as if it might have been part of a chapel or shrine at one time. Angelic figures are sculpted along the room's upper reaches, looking down on the floor below. To the north, heavy curtains that you've just moved by block a matching pair of archways. Between the archways is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier.
Alright.
1 second. Okay. As you're sort of looking around at your surroundings here, suddenly you notice up among the sort of carved angels and all that, you see, or I guess all of you see sort of a flashing of like sort of like you see a tentacle disappear around one of them, and you look to where it was, yeah, and all of a sudden you see this sort of like serpentine tentacled monster above you come leaping down at you with this sort of like beak-like mouth. So reroll initiative again.
Mars? Is that you?
The same. What are you doing here?
Alright. Here we go. I hope you're ready for this.
Not bad.
Okay. Oh, I should be giving you guys XP for all these rooms you've got. We'll do it after this one. But remind me.
Yeah, that's if we're leveling up in between. It's not a big deal, I guess.
Let's see how much. Okay.
Which we need like 1,100 each, so I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite that much. Alright.
Fuck!
But you're not surprised, you all noticed it up there lurking in the rafters. So, Gabby.
Wait, does Kness? Wait, hold on, I have 20.
What?
What? I have
asking for
20
Gavin's initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Stand by 20 as well.
Okay. There's hit 20. Vondel.
9.
Oh. Knasso.
Yeah, tell me about it.
18. Okay. So it's still up in the rafter right now. It hasn't. Actually, well, no, I said it. Yeah, I said it like came flying down and dropped right in front of Darius, I guess. Okay, so Darius, your turn.
Alright, so yeah, if it's.
Oh, hey.
If this thing comes flying at him, he's just gonna, immediately reactionarily swipe out at his face.
Get him, Dare Bear!
If you can even discern a face. Dare Bear. Alright, so take a slice. The rapier, 12.
12 is a miss. You try to stab at this sort of bizarre looking creature, and it just sort of like coils around your strike, and you hit nothing.
God damn it. Alright, so he'll, he's gonna disengage. He's gonna disappear around the back of the barrier.
Oh, hey.
Alright. See ya.
Mind me.
Alright, so Gavin, it's gonna line up a shot right down the alley.
So that thing's on the ground level now, right?
Yes. It tapped down. That is a hit.
Alright. That's 3.
Okay.
Roll 4.
Okay. Yeah, you let loose an arrow, and it like sinks into this thing's rubbery, like gross, slimy hide. Yeah. It's her. Knasso.
Well, a ray of frost.
You'll stand by.
Let's see what we're working with here.
15 is a hit.
Oh shit.
4 cold damage. Okay. Yeah, so you hit it right in the flank, or in the thickest part of its sort of worm-like hide, and yeah, you it definitely recoils from that strike, but sort of rebounds into the attack and just leaps at the closest guy, at Gavin. Makes an attack at you, slashes out with one of its tentacles. It's 16.
Yep, hit.
Okay. So its tentacle whips out, deals you 11 damage,
Damn.
and then as it hits you, it wraps around Gavin's arm and it pulls itself in close and tries to rend you with its sort of beak-like octopus
Jesus.
mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
It's terrifying.
It's pretty terrifying, but Gavin manages to like hold it off. But it's like snapping in his face. Vondel.
So is he like grabbed or anything, or
No, it's
just part of the attack?
yeah, it sort of
Okay.
like rebounded off of him once it knew it couldn't hit him.
All right. Calculating. Well, hammer time now. Big one 19.
That's a hit.
So 5 damage.
Damage. Alright, you bring down your hammer, but like, yeah, you bring it down on it, and you have a satisfying blow, but like your hammer sort of like bounces off its like weird, gross hide. You don't deal as much damage as you should have.
Interesting.
Darius.
Okay. So is it possible to, as I'm running along the back of here, I mean, is it even worthwhile making a hide check to try to like jump out from behind this barrier and kind of surprise him?
No, I
Or
mean,
is it
as soon as you
not work
become visible again.
mechanically?
Yeah.
Okay.
He would see you.
What if I attacked? If I did a hide check at the corner and attacked from the corner? So he would have cover, but
No, I mean, this thing's pretty big.
okay.
And yeah, and it doesn't have eyes that you can see. So there's that.
Okay. Fuck it. So he'll just disengage and make around the corner,
Okay.
come up behind this thing and try to take a slice.
That's a hit.
So 14.
Okay, yeah. You sink your rapier down into it, but like it's like poking into like I don't know, like a thing like rubbery hide, and like you think your blow might have been a little bit redirected by this thing's grossness. I don't know. It's weird. It's not like it doesn't feel like you're fighting something like fleshy. Like it's weird. Like you're not able to figure out how to do the most damage to this thing.
Okay, so the attacks don't seem as effective as
Yeah.
usual.
So Gavin's up.
Alright, yeah, Gavin's fucking tangling with this thing face to face. He'll drop the longbow and I'll Talon
All right.
slice it, try to it's in the face. 15.
15 is a hit.
So 10. Yeah.
Damage. Okay. So Gavin takes a slice at it and manages to like sever right through a tentacle. Talon is just like glows and it's it just lops it off as easy as that. And you guys are really looking at it like, how did it get through that hide? Kanasu.
Right, so Gavin's gonna put Talon away and never take it back out
Sounds
again.
about right.
So seemingly relatively ineffective strike to his compatriot.
You didn't, but you noticed your spell worked just fine on this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the same, I think I'm gonna give him a magic. You're goddamn right, I did. Magic missile.
All right.
So it'll take 11 force damage,
11 damage.
and
It's dead. Yeah,
Oh.
Gavin like sort of withdrew Talon, like sort of singing out of the scabbard, and like lopped off the tentacle. Kanaso follows that up with these missiles that like sort of bend around Gavin and collide in this thing's beaky mouth, and it just just like goes limp and just starts oozing this nasty black blood all over the floor. That's about that. That's hardcore, man. Give me a
you did it.
Constitution check.
Cannon.
Do we notice if these rafters, this pile of rubble, does it seem to go into another room?
I think there's-
it's like really tall. It's like
Okay.
15 feet
But there is-
tall pile of rubble with like the walls still half standing there.
Okay.
Do I recognize this creature at all? Does it match like any kind of?
You can give me a intelligence check or Arcana
Religion?
if you have it. It doesn't seem to have any religious connotations that you can tell.
How about does a hide have to do with anything about the history of stonework?
Ooh, it does.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that because
Yes!
its skin, its makeup, and its coloring looks like it would do very well hiding among all this stone and stonework here.
But Arcana, you said?
So fuck yeah, Arcana or just a basic intelligence check.
Make a history. Consider proficient. So I add 2. Is that right? Yeah, I add my
Yeah.
proficiency bonuses to it.
It should be calculated in your skills.
Yeah, I add double my proficiency bonus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
2 incoming.
Damn it!
Vondel, you can't make heads or tails of this thing.
No surprise.
Yeah, it's like this creature. This thing usually doesn't. You've never seen it in any sort of dwarven mines or anything like that. Canasso, you sort of know this thing as like a sort of something out of like some like black pit of the abyss or something. It's called a grick, and it's like a worm-like creature that uses its abilities to hide among like stonework of old like buildings and stuff, and prey upon anyone foolish enough to come knocking around. You do know they have some intelligence, and you surmise that since the goblins and stuff have been living around here and things, like it's probably trained in some regard, or I don't know, maybe it has like some sort of relationship with the goblins. Maybe they feed it, but it obviously hasn't bothered them.
Alrighty.
Yep. And I guess we'll do XP.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this guy, you get 150 to split. Well, actually, let me just. Well, someone keep a tally of everything and then
Chose
just
the whole
split
thing and then divide it. Yeah.
I got it.
So 150.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, or actually, it's 150 for those goblins you defeated. It's 450 for the Grick. And then 7. Then it's 400 for the bunch of goblins eating dinner.
Okay.
Okay. The hobgoblins.
Yeah, one sec. For the goblins,
7,000.
for the goblins in the guardhouses, or with the arrow slits overlooking the main entrance, is 100 for each pair of those defenders, and then the hobgoblins. Well, it's 100
For each
total.
pair?
Oh yeah, for each pair, so 200 total.
Okay.
200 total, you're right. And then the hobgoblins is 400. And I believe that is it.
It's a total of 1,600. You get 400 pop. Okay, and I said 2073.
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
Not bad. Who knows? You're still
Chugging along.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll put my ear up to the door and kind of try to listen through.
Okay, so you guys keep moseying on through. Give me a perception check.
Gotcha.
For everybody or just Vondel?
God
Just-
damn it!
I mean, Vondel's like pressing up against the door. I mean, you could like take it, like move him aside after he's done and take it in here, or you could trust him. Either, whatever you want to do. But Vondel, you don't hear anything on the other side.
I don't hear anything.
I mean, that'd be good enough for...
Yeah, Darius would trust him. So, yep.
Okay.
I kind of try to keep an eye out for traps and stuff too.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything like that.
All right. So yeah, I mean, if I don't hear anything, I'll kind of nonchalantly open the door, I guess.
All right. Okay, so you open it up.
Kind of draw my hand axe at the same time.
Okay.
I don't know if there's actually anything in there, but
You don't see anyone in here. As you open the door, you see you're in like a ruined part of the keep. You see there's like a canvas sheet hung across this area to block. You can't see through it, but you've been through there. That was the entrance down that way. And
Okay.
then there's another canvas sheet blocking the hallway in the northern direction.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you want to go through this
So we
door?
go. Yeah, go through the eastern door first.
Okay.
Work our way up. Yeah. Actually, is there a gap underneath this sheet?
I mean, it looks it's like it's probably oversized for the covering. It's just
Okay.
haphazardly set up there, bunched up on the floor.
Just before we go in, Darius is gonna kind of slip up to it and just try to listen, just to see if he hears conversation on the other side. 6.
Kind of at the same time, I'll be listening through this door.
Okay. So Darius, you don't hear anything on the other side of that sheet. You just hear a slight whistling of wind.
Okay.
Vondel, at that door, you hear 2 voices speaking in Goblin.
Okay.
Rough
Do they sound like a goblin normally would, or does it sound like, I don't know,
Goblin
like
all
a different
sounds
race?
the same to you, Vondel. Like it's that heathenistic dark language that's haunted your people for generations. Your blood's
Okay,
boiled.
I guess I just wasn't sure if there's a difference between a goblin speaking goblin versus like a human who's trained in goblin speaking goblin.
Right.
I feel like
I
their
mean, you
voices
don't-
would sound different. I mean,
It'd
I
be
could
tough to know without knowing the language, I think.
Okay. Yep, no problem. I'll just kind of hold up like 2 fingers and kind of point towards the door.
Darius will kind of wave, kind of step over to Canasso and ask if he wants to try to listen in on what they're talking about.
Well, you don't. Wait, Vondel, did you say they were speaking Goblin?
Could we not hear it? Okay. Yes.
No, only Vondel. I mean, he's
Okay.
pressed up against the door.
Yeah. I mean, I did specifically say that, but I kind of didn't want to say anything because I don't want to alert them of our presence.
Right.
I don't know. I guess I can kind of slip back and kind of just say in whispered tones that sounds like 2 people or 2 beings speaking goblin on the other side of the door.
So Canasso would kind of take the hint. Put a 0 up to the door.
Alright, give me a perception check. Okay. So yeah, you'd hear 2 voices on the other side. It sounds like they're talking about, all the noise and stuff coming from the western side of the keep. But one of them is sort of like chastising and saying, "We gotta stay here." King Groll, as we're here to guard him, make sure he's not disturbed. You hear them talking about, he's talking to the Dark One, is what they say. It sounds like they're trying to describe something that there's not exactly a word for in Goblin. But yeah, they're talking about, they're here, we've got to keep an eye out, we got to watch this door to guard King Groll while he's talking to this Dark One. That's what they're saying.
So Canasso sort of regurgitates this again. He'll probably, after he hears, he'll probably like kind of beckon everybody back, just to like a few steps back from the door, just to kind of huddle real quick and kind of let them know what's going on. And maybe we can, I don't know. Maybe we can like try and draw them out. 1 or 2 of them. Instead of like, because they kind of heard. They said they kind of heard some stuff going on in the western portion of Cragmaw, and did they sound kind of tentative about like doing anything about it? Like,
Yeah, it's like sounded like one of them wanted to go and see what was going on. The other one said, Grohl will not be happy if he sees one of us abandon our post.
okay. So, Canasta thinks that there's probably some potential to goad at least one of them out. Maybe even, dwindle their numbers by engaging them few at a time.
Okay.
But
Yep.
yeah, I don't know how exactly we'd accomplish that. Like maybe like someone would bang on the door once, and like just enough to get their attention, and then like we'll all shoot back into another room or something like that, or
Mhm.
I don't know,
Yeah.
Something to that
Yeah.
effect.
Sounds good. Yeah, Darius is quick to volunteer for the task.
Nice.
So we're gonna fall back into this room, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, somebody could even say behind this curtain. There's a curtain right here. Canasso is, and like Darius could even like try to hide behind this wall, maybe. Right? I don't know. Yeah. Worth a shot. So if Gavin back up into this room, you can take a shot if need comes.
Yeah. Do you want me sitting by this wall here, or actually back in the other room?
What's the visibility around like if somebody was standing here, Alan? If as soon as somebody stepped right here, they'd see them. Is that?
I mean, if someone stepped right here and you weren't, and your stealth check wasn't good enough, they would see you if once they
Okay.
came to here.
Okay.
Before that, you'd be completely hidden.
Okay. Yeah, Vandal, why don't you try to maybe stand here?
Yeah, that sounds
You
good.
kind of charge forward. And after Darius knocks, he'll kind of slip behind this curtain. And,
Should Canasso hide initially? Just so like they
yeah.
kind of like Gavin, or like something like that.
I guess one option is you could like visibly just be seen through the doorway, so that he's okay and like kind of runs. But there's also a chance that he just wouldn't pursue you, and they just kind of like barrier themselves in the room. And I guess maybe it's better if you hide, Canasso.
Okay.
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 Yep.
Darius,
So
So 1 second. Let's I'm gonna take a quick break before.
Ah, sure,
Just
yeah.
playing off the motion, and I'll be right back.
Ice in the kicker. Ice in the kicker.